So I hope you take some time and go watch the Victory YouTube on this very wise man. We are blessed in this country that we do have freedom of speech and that he could talk freely to us about his experiences. What I want in particular, hope that you picked up is this. Um, if if don't be just taking space on this earth. You have been given the gift of life. Let me say it again. You have been given the gift of life. Do something with it. Don't sit in your, I don't know if I should call it depression or laziness, your mental laziness. When it's time, if for the 2024 quote unquote New Year's resolutions, which I myself don't believe in, but I think I might make them this year, I hope yours include number one, reaching out to your community, because there's a lot of hurting people that don't have resources that can really use a friend. And it's a wonderful way to make friends, with other volunteering people. Go to the school and read a book to a kid, that might be falling behind in English, or do some math homework with them. But reading a book is easier. It's more than just the book. It's the human connection with that child. If you could do that, that particular thing requires special hours that us non-retirees don't have. Second, I hope that it includes something else he said, which is get with a church. And keep searching for the right church for you in the stage of life that you're at. So like for me, I'm not going to go to a church that's full of 30-year-olds like down in Midtown. Victory has a Midtown campus. It's not going to be for me, but get connected with the church. And I'm not talking about going to church and sitting there and listen to the sermon and absorbing the sermon for yourself and then going home and sitting back down in your house. I'm talking about, and you can shut me off, by the way, but this man impacted me today, and I want to share my impact with you guys. I'm talking about get in there, get into some of the different volunteer areas so that you can meet some different church members in and through there, and make it a point to go and serve and quit expecting to be served. And stop nitpicking this person does this person, I don't like the way this person does this and this person does that. That's the devil trying to keep you out. Because remember, the more he keeps you in your house, the less impact that you're going to make to the world, the less souls are going to be saved. And what was Joyce Meyer says that, staying in the garage doesn't make you a car. No matter how long you stay in the garage, it's not going to make you a car. And the same thing with going to church is not going to make you a Christian. It is what you do with that makes you the Christian. So I hope that's also on your New Year's resolution. But what I'm trying to say is stop being a nobody, because God made you a somebody. And he paid full price to make you that somebody, okay? If it's not reality enough to say that God came down from heaven, scendi dalle stelle, that's what the word said, that God came from heaven on earth. Just meditate that on a little bit. The crucifixion, meditate on the crucifixion for a little bit. Open up pages and actually see Jesus being hung on a cross, and tell me if that doesn't motivate you, how much God loves you. But it can't stop at God loving you. It's got to go further than that. It has to go further than that, because he loves the next person. But he needs for you to go and tell them that, because they don't know that yet. They're still stuck in their alcoholism, and they're stuck in their drugism, or whatever it's called. So I hope the second thing you do is to get connected with a church group, and the right church group, the one that you can make an impact and the ones that can make an impact on you. The third is the journaling part of writing down your thoughts, writing down your prayers, writing down your conversations with God, and see over time how He directs your steps, because I think that's a very rewarding. You know how we watch movies and how we read books and we get to the end and we're like, oh, wow. Well, you should maybe read go back, write your journalism, and that way you can go back and read and see that change in your life and reread that change in your life, and it refreshes your mind that way too. And so I just want to share that with you guys, that life is precious. The price was high that was paid for it, and that you guys whatever, need to really think hard. And I'm not talking about, people like AJ that have, 5 kids, she's making an impact on them. I'm talking about those of us who have extra time on our hands after our work and weekends, and make an impact on people's lives. So let me hear your thoughts on this, because this man really impacted me today. And I'm going to try to take it up a notch for next year and do the best that I can. But I do know that I'm not going to be what's the opposite of mobile? Sedentary. I'm not going to be sedentary anymore when it comes to impacting people. Okay, bye.